Yo, what is good, my anime people? Um, guys, I have watched the most horniest anime I have seen in quite some time, and not only is it ridiculously horny, um, I really don't see myself having any reason to really talk about it outside of this initial this initial episode, to be fair. So, let's get into the good about what I was seeing. Because it's kind of weird, to be fair, that I was actually really enjoying a lot of what they could have done with the show. For instance, the intelligence or like your card on like your status and how much everybody knows about you just from finding it, and like why it's kind of bad to allow just like anybody anywhere to be able to kind of access your card, due to the fact of how we saw the changes, right, of what they were making to the dude's card for instance being a thief. Stuff like that actually made me want to think of where else this can wind up, because as I see it, a lot of characters in these types of shows are always overpowered and stuff, yeah. But it was the simple fact that he still was kind of in the game, like, oh, I need to auto log out. Like, after he saves his whole village, he's like, all right, now to log out. But he can't, and that kind of shows you what kind of character he was off the rip when it came down to just figuring out that situation at hand. Like, okay, I'm in this for the long haul, and what am I gonna do? Like, he kind of was happy that he experienced the bandit fight earlier than being in this world for a long time and not knowing that's possible. It's just, I honestly don't know where this show is gonna go because I'm probably not gonna be watching it. But I don't think it's wrong for anyone else to be watching it. Y'all can watch what you like, enjoy what you must. But the gore, the overall just weirdness of this character, how far he's trying to go to get some, kind of should tell you a lot about him in general, right? Like, because he knows he can buy somebody in this world and that it's not frowned upon, he's like, oh yeah, oh, that's a big boy. He's like, yeah, I should just do that. And when I do that, she can't, like, he's just thinking of all the benefits for himself, right? He's not thinking of like how long this woman may have been a slave or who she's already worked for and all this other stuff. He's just jumping to the conclusion of what he can benefit out of it, which speaks on a lot of levels about him, which I, don't think a lot of people are going to care for him as personally. But when you're watching the anime and you see what's in there, I actually don't believe that's what you're watching it for. Like, you could tell me you're watching it for something else. I doubt it, buddy. Like, you're watching it for the animation quality of what they're showing in the uncensored version of the show. Because I thought this uncensored was going to be more for just blood and stuff like that, because of like how much stuff has been going on with the anime, generation over generation. There has been a lot of like just censor on blood in general. So I was like, okay, he's in a labyrinth, or, I don't know anything about the show going in blind. So thinking that it was probably going to take place in the dungeon or the labyrinth, I was like, okay, bet he's going to be in there. It's probably going to get bloody. It's going to be uncensored, but it is a harem. So, I should expect him to save some girl in there. And nah, bro. Nah, it was just straight ladies, and him thinking about him this week's episode so thoroughly that you would think he's already been with like 80 women. But I guess a boy's imagination can be a powerful thing. But yeah, bro, this show ain't it. this show, this ain't it for me, man. I would love for all anime to entertain me enough to be watching it. If this is something y'all were really looking forward to me watching, like I'm sorry, but I won't be keep. Oh my god, that's my fans hitting me for not watching the show. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't see myself needing to watch it to really know what's gonna happen. If the only goals is just to get a girl like that, I think I might check out like two more episodes and see how crazy they stick with the just focus on that. But overall, I think the world and like everything else going on besides them being keenly focused on what women look like naked was cool. And I I am very curious to see if they can keep the show entertaining or balanced, I guess I should say, with a little bit of both, right? But overall, I hope you all have an amazing one. Don't expect too much from me on this show. I honestly don't know if I'll even record the second episode if depending on how it goes, right? But yeah, talk to you on the next one and take care and peace. I can't get up there. Dang it.